What's going on, guys? This is OJ Light, and welcome to the Friday night stream. I apologize for not doing it last Friday. I got the chills. So, here we are. I'm just going to give it a few minutes to see if anyone pops up. And I think we're going to talk about I got a couple things to talk about tonight. First of all, I didn't realize it, but it's been a whole year. Tomorrow will be a whole year since I joined a different gym. It's been a hell of a year in the gym. I went into the gym with this last calendar year. I went into the gym with the goal of building my shoulders, and I think I have accomplished that. So I didn't really realize how big my shoulders got until I don't have a weight here. But when you do like a bicep curl and you like have the tension on, it really makes the side delt pop. Must be how all the ligaments are attached. And I was like, holy shit, my shoulders are huge. And I was like, yeah, I hit the goal. I hit my goal. I wanted bigger shoulders. I hit them. It's awesome, guys. So this year, I think is going to be the year of the chest. I think this year I'm going to really hit the chest. Now, when I say hit, let me like, I'm not really going to change my exercises. What I'm gonna be doing is I'm going to be watching a lot of videos on chest pressing, and over the next year, and I'm gonna really try to develop improved technique so I can develop a more defined and built chest. Okay, so that's this year's goal in the gym. Okay. Still need to slim down. I always have to slim down. It is actually weird. So my weight overall this year didn't drop as much as I wanted, but I almost doubled all my lifts. So I feel like it's kind of a wash. Not a wash. I look way better than I did last year. It's just a little slimmer, and I think it would have been. You really would have seen it pop. So that's this year's goal. Let's see. I released quite a few videos in the last few weeks. What videos did I release? Let's take a look. What are the videos that I released in the last week for you guys? Let's kind of go over it. Just kind of looking here. Three. I thought I did more than it. I guess three. I released 3 videos this week. Shame on me. I should have released a lot more. First, I released tactics on losing weight. I've talked about that before. I've talked about that subject before. I'll probably talk about that subject again. I think it's a very important subject. Because it's all basic information that people should know but don't know. A lot of misinformation. Just to be clear, the 5 tactics are sleep, play, just drink water, lift weights, prioritize protein. Okay, those are my 5 tactics to losing weight. Okay, so that was that, and then I had a kind of like a edging program for dummies. It's a more simplified program than some of the other stuff I've released. And then I talked about I got this idea the other day. I was talking about fruit in one of the videos this week. I think the fruit one was actually my best video. I think fruit was the best video I did this week. Because I see a lot. I was watching some videos and I saw a couple videos saying fruit's horrible for you, don't eat fruit, blah blah blah, and I really thought that it was missing some context. Like I understood what the guy was saying. Of all the natural foods you can eat, like meat, vegetables, fruit probably has the most sugar, right? And if you're trying to eliminate sugar from your diet, fruit would be honestly a good cut. However, the video really misses context in my opinion because most like the average American diet, like so when I eat like Fat Bastard, I eat the breakfast I would eat is a sausage biscuit, 2 hash browns, and a large Coke. Okay, that's my McDonald's breakfast when I have McDonald's, and that is 1,120 calories. Okay, that's a lot of fucking calories. It's an absurd amount of calories because I can eat it in like 30 seconds, guys. A minute, literally a minute, I could eat that whole meal. So let's be honest. Like 2 minutes, 2 minutes you ate. In a 2-minute meal, you basically ate all the half your calories for the day. It's pretty insane, guys. It's pretty fucking insane. And so instead of eating the McDonald's breakfast, I switched out a piece of fruit, and like I don't really eat McDonald's breakfast anymore, but like maybe during COVID, dude, I had McDonald's for breakfast like every fucking day because I was off of work. Can't stay home. I didn't know what to do, so I just ate. So I ate McDonald's breakfast like every fucking day. That's probably why I got so fat. And I didn't even think it was that many calories. I really did not think it was that many calories, guys. But I looked it up. Yesterday. It was an absurd amount of fucking calories. And like now, my post-workout meal is a protein shake and a piece of fruit, okay, which is literally half the calories. Half the calories, like 5 times the amount of protein. The carbs are like not. I don't even know what percentage was, but it's like the carbs are like, it's like almost 10 times less the carbs. It's insane. It's an insane amount of badness. So when you eat like a protein shake and a piece of fruit for breakfast versus McDonald's, the health benefits are almost instantaneously. Probably in like a week, you would really start feeling it and noticing it. So I made that video because I think it's disingenuous when people are like, well, fruit's bad for you. Don't like it's all in context, right? It's all in context. Obviously, I would not say like eat, I wouldn't be eating like 8 bananas a day. Like one piece of fruit. Like one protein shake, 1 piece of fruit. That's all you need in a day. And the rest should be, then you can like stock up on like meat and vegetables, right? That's kind of where I'm at. So those were the 3 videos I released this week. And I honestly think those videos might get redone. There's a lot more I could have said on those subjects. But yeah. So That was the apologies. That was the videos we released this week. So I really haven't touched my wealth attraction book. What did we? Oh, pretty pretty wasted from the gym. So I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be able to read it tonight. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm not feeling it. But I did kind of want to review one of the topics from the book, and the topic was he used the word, I believe, discomfort. I like to use the word pain. Seek pain. Yeah, so just like a review of like last time, what I was talking about in the last live stream. Um, there were three things that really drive attraction, right? One of them is proof, right? I actually read that book and it inspired me to make the picture proof video I released 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I think. Anyways, because showing proof is an attractive quality, right? Like, so many people are full of shit that, like, they got no game. Like, they don't back up what they say, right? It's like somebody who says they're a millionaire, but they're afraid of showing their bank statements. That's kind of where I'm at with it. So I'm really pro proof. Okay. What was the other two things? One was seeking discomfort, or I used the phrase seek pain, which has kind of been something I've been really tackling this last week. Example, this morning, man, I hit it hard in the gym. Like, my legs hurt. They hurt when I was doing the exercises. Okay, my legs were hurting when I was doing the exercises. They really hurt now. It was a squat. It was a leg and back day, so squats, calves, leg extensions. I'm not gonna get too much into that. And then what was the last thing we talked about? Let me see. So last time we talked about seeking pain, which is actually funny. So I was watching a speech by Jim Rohn. Says the same fucking thing. Almost said the exact same thing I said, like how I interpreted it last week. He's like, "Oh no, you gotta," and this is a speech from the '80s. So this has been, I think, 45 years ago, and he's almost saying what I was saying, and I had never heard of the guy, but I don't know why, but the video suggestion popped up, and I was like, this seems interesting, I'll watch it. And I was like, holy shit, I was saying this on my stream like 2 weeks ago, and it's almost identical to what I was saying about, like I said, they use the word discomfort, but I like to use the word pain, like seek the pain. What was the last thing that was what was the last thing that Dan suggested? It's proof, pain. The majority is always wrong. That was the third thing. Majority is always wrong. That was the third thing. And I was kind of actually playing with that idea too. So those were the three things. Majority is always wrong. Seek Pain, and Showing Proof. And that's what I got from this attraction book. That was last time we talked about it. Um, like I said, I think this book's got a lot of things to show towards like weightlifting, making money. I think you could use that to like all areas of your life. No lie, no bullshit. So that is. You know what? Maybe I will read it tonight. That's kind of what I was said I'd do on the stream. So we'll kind of go. We'll kind of start reading, guys. Wealth Magnet number 1 is called No Guilt. Okay, so this is like attraction magnet number 1, right? No guilt. And I really like this chapter. I've read this chapter many times. And basically, I'll sum it up before I read into it. Most people feel guilty as hell doing things that are good for themselves. They do. They feel guilty as hell doing things that is good for themselves. So, and not having guilt is a big thing. So, I apologize, guys. I'm not gonna read this tonight. I'm just wasted. So I'm gonna call this, guys, a short stream. I apologize. I'm just really feeling it from my work out. But I will see you guys on the next live stream, and I hope you have a wonderful week.